Hello everyone, welcome to the Alterhuman corner. Luna Wolf in the house. I'm Luna Wolf. I could not miss this episode and I'm back better than ever. Today I'm going to be talking about where we Alterhumans come from because we're awesome and our history is awesome. If you want to stay up to date with my podcast, claw up the follow button and press the pretty bell. So now, let's get it. Great and small, from all ages and backgrounds, there is the Alterhuman community, different kinds and types, Therians, Otherkin, and so much more. I'm talking about our history as Alterhumans because we are all one, and we're awesome! First things first, Therianthropy Day, the most common. Therianthropy is having animalistic experiences and identifying as an animal on a non-physical level. On the first full moon of November was the first Howl, meaning Therian meetup. The Alterhuman werewolf group created this day, and before the term Therians, they used the term weres, such as werewolf and werebat. Let's talk about Therianthropy Day for a bit. Remember that Therianthropy Day is about our history, and it was last month. Remembering that history, so if you call it Therian Day, you're making it sound like you're proud to be a Therian, which isn't a bad thing. Or it could sound like, look at me, which isn't the whole point of the holiday. There is no specific way to celebrate Therianthropy Day, but I like educating people about the history because I think that's important. Now we're going to get on with Therian. Therian is when you don't shift much. Con is from Latin contus, meaning unchanging. This was given the term Therian in 1997. Sun Therian means a Therian is constantly shifted. It was first pronounced as Sun Therianthropy and then was invented as Sun Therianthropy on April 18th, 2005. Did you guys know? Cladotherians are clades of species, so instead of identifying as a wolf, you would identify as canines. The name comes from clados, meaning branch, in Greek, and Therian, meaning animal. In 2013, it was given the definition. Paleotherians are Therians who have an extinct stereotype. The term Therianthrope was proposed on Alterhuman werewolves January 25th, 1997, and was used after that. Now, let's do a deep dive and talk about Mythic. Mythic is a term that straddles the line between Therian and or Otherkin. I would say it's just in the middle between Therian and Otherkinity. A good example is a werewolf. In 1996, the Alterhuman werewolf group used Mythic, but it didn't stick. Well, in 2010, in a Therian wilderness forum, they thought of the term Theriomythos, which in Spanish, but translated to English, it's called Theriomythics. So today, we say Theriomythic. Do you guys know about the term otherhearted? Because most don't. The history of otherhearted. Before the term otherhearted, some on the forums called themselves animal-hearted due to one member on the forum calling themselves horse-hearted in 2008. This is a lot of information. Did you guys know Otherkin is similar to Therians, but it has to do with creatures? Otherkin comes from the elf queen's daughters, Erwin and Eleanor, in 1974. These daughters emerged from Wiccan and pagan scene. People who identified as elves in the 1990s grew from the community from the two daughters. The term Otherkin comes directly from elfkin, kin, a verb meaning identify as. Now today, the term Otherkin means identify as a creature, and Otherkin Day is on July 5th. Next, I will be talking about fictionkin. Fictionkin comes from Otherkin, but with fictional characters. In 1995, users of the website AltFanDragons described themselves as Pyrenees dragons, a fictional species. The earliest term of fictionkin is from Fiction LiveJournal in 2004. Therians and Otherkin debated if fictionkin is a valid Alterhuman term, but in the end, people still use the term fictionkin today, and it is a widely used and spreaded word. Now, objectkin. Objectkin is identifying as an object, pretty self-explanatory. Couldn't find much on objectkin. It comes from the term otherkin, and it started being in use in 2015. Plantkin, or known as Pythanthrope, means man and plant put together in Greek mythology. It means identifying as a plant. It was first used on the were list February 10 and 2013. Oh no, guys, I almost forgot coping link. Coping link is identifying as otherkin as a coping mechanism. This term was coined by Tumblr in 2015, and it gets a lot of backlash. But some people still use it. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't find a lot on starseeds, but starseeds are a being who identify as anything space. An example is humanoid. It says the 1990s, but I'm not sure on that. I do gotta say, a long time ago, people used the term otherkin as an umbrella term. Nowadays, people use the umbrella term alterhuman, which means identify as a non-human or more than human. The term alterhumans started being used on September 26, 2014 on Tumblr. Now my voice is killing me, and that was a lot of information, but I hope you got at least something out of this episode. It took me a lot of very hard work, but I want you guys to know something. Let me know in the comments how I did, and if there's anything wrong, comment. Thanks so much for listening. Make sure to slash that follow button with your predator claws, and always remember, you're amazing. Bye everyone. Ow! Luna.